the spot Bitcoin ETFs began their first day of trading today, January 11, after the Bitcoin ETF was approved, but Coinbase stock fell. So in this video, we will analyze the unusual options activity that we detected to find out whether Coinbase will continue to fall, or is this simply just a short-term pullback and perhaps there's an opportunity to buy. So without further ado, let's take a look at the unusual option activity. So for today, on the options time and sales tape, you can see here that there was these 3 sets of unusual options. The first set with 6,320, this delta is 1, and it was only $4 for each of these call options. So this is not very significant, so we don't spend time looking at this. And for the other trade, 4,113, this is part of a spread done at 12.3304, which is this trade right here. Okay, so this is part of the same trade as being done by the same trader. And for a trade like this, we'll have to take a look at the chain to find out what is exactly going on. Okay, the third one here, 2,500, this we believe is the most meaningful of all 3. So we will go over this one after the January 19 one. Okay, so let's get to the January 19 150 strike puts and the 135 strike puts. 150 puts have 2,200. The 135s have 4,113. So what is going on? You can see that because January 19 expires in just 8 days, this would be quite a risky trade. Okay, so we are here at the 150s. We can see here that the volume and the open interest about 4,000 each. Okay, and for the 135s, we can also see that the open interest 7,200 is slightly greater than the volume of 6,800. So because the volume and the open interest are nearly the same quantity, this type of data is not as significant because these could be closing trades. They could be closing out of these positions of the 135 and the 150. So it does not help us figure out, is there a skew towards bullish or bearish in this type of analyses. So let's move on to the third 2,500 March 15, 2024's 140 strike price puts. They were paying $1,705 for each of these put options. So we can see from here, when we calculate this, 1,705 times 2,500, that this trade cost about $4.2 million. And also notice that they did this trade in the morning when Coinbase was at 145. Currently, Coinbase is at 141, which means they are already profitable. Okay, so that's also something quite meaningful. when a wealthy investor is already showing profits. And so part of our statistical modeling, when we calculate probabilities of profit, we look at that to see whether or not this wealthy investor is already profitable. And if it is, then there is an increase in this chance of profit. And if you are interested in our higher probability of profit trades, make sure to go to our website. We'll put a link at the top here. And for these 140 strike price puts, you can see here the volume of 7,000 currently. And we're just analyzing only 2,500. So it's grown since the morning. Open interest is only at 538. So we know that these are all opening trades being traded at this strike price puts. Okay. And you can see that the value of this trade now is 1,800 when initially they bought it for 1,700. So they've already made $100 per contract. Okay. So that was very, very quick in one day. So they bought these puts for 1705. And so this is what the trade looks like on the profit loss diagram. You can see here about $100 of profit now, which is what it's currently showing. We have a negative 41 delta since this is a short position that is bearish. But it is very risky in comparison to our high probability of profit trades because of this theta decay of negative 14. Okay. And so this is something to keep in mind. This stock needs to drop very quickly for this to become profitable. In fact, at expiration March 15, it needs to be below this break even here at about 122. Right? Coinbase needs to be trading below 122 and 91 cents at expiration for this trade to be profitable. Okay? So, comment below. Do you think Coinbase will continue to drop? Because based on this analysis of these put options, that is what it suggests. But again, this is a lower probability of profit trade. If you are going to follow it, if you want to follow higher probability of profit trades, make sure to go to our website. I'll put a link here where we share exclusive videos of our analyses to our members only when we find the stocks that wealthy investors are trading, where we do the analysis and find that it is a higher chance of profit.